Manga-Waido.
My name is Masaru Yukawa. I'm a 26-year-old office worker. I have an older sister who's 4 years older than me. Oh, I haven't seen her in years. The story goes back to my childhood. From a young age, my mother doted on my cute older sister who looked like her and treated me like a servant. At the time, my father had just started up a small trading company and was often away from home traveling overseas, so I couldn't ask him for advice even if I wanted to. On top of that, my mother took advantage of my father's frequent absences and started having an affair in broad daylight.
Mom's going on a date again today. Masaru, you're going to make Mana's meal.
Why are you going on a date, Mom?
Because I'm a woman, I can't stand the thought of being left alone by your father.
What about Dad?
I don't know, that heartless man. Listen, don't tell your father. If you do, I'll make you pay.
A few days later, when my father came home after a while,
Hey, Dad, why don't you get along with Mom?
What are you talking about? Mom and Dad are very close.
But Mom goes out on dates with all these old men.
What do you mean?
She said she'd make me pay if I told you. What does she mean by make me pay?
Masaru, this is important. Tell your father everything.
But...
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Okay.
I told my father about my mother's affair, how she conspired with my sister to make me do all the housework, and how they both hated me. My father was furious with them and decided to divorce. He tried to persuade my sister to come with him, but...
I'm staying with Mom!
Can I ask you why?
Because she teaches me how to live as a woman.
I see. I'm sorry for being such a disappointing father.
That's right. If I stay with a clumsy dad, I'll become clumsy too. Leave me alone.
It's probably because my mother instilled all these things on my sister. My sister thought my mother was the best, and my father and I became despicable beings. After that, my sister stopped coming to see us even once a month, giving various excuses for her absence. As for me, my father brought me up single-handedly, and I made it safely to junior high school. And that was when I started to feel embarrassed about calling him Dad and started calling him Father.
This is Keiko, who is now going out with your father.
Nice to meet you. My name is Kiko. If you have any questions about your studies or housework, please ask me anything.
What? Yes. Nice to meet you.
Don't be so nervous.
I know, it's not easy right away. I'm sorry. I know I'm imposing all these selfish adult circumstances on you and how troublesome it is. I'd be happy if we could gradually become closer.
I'll do my best. Keiko-san has a gentle and calm personality and is always watching over me from a distance. At first, I was confused because she was a complete stranger, but gradually, I wish my real mother was like this. I came to think that way. And from a certain point on, Keiko started looking after me as if she were my real mother. On the days I had a fever, she would even take time off of work to look after me. One day at dinner...
You don't seem very cheerful today. What's wrong?
Yeah, I got teased a little at school.
Oh, can you tell me? What did they make fun of you for?
That I don't have a mother.
I don't understand why people find it fun to hurt others.
But everyone laughs as if it's funny.
Masaru-kun, you find that strange, don't you? I think it's a wonderful thing. I'm proud of you for that. I wish I could be your mother.
Keiko-san is my mother?
Yes, I sincerely wish I could.
At that moment, all sorts of emotions came rushing to the surface, such as things that happened at school, things about the divorce, and so on. I lost control of my emotions, and before I knew it, I don't want a fake mother who's even related to me! I shouted and hit the desk. Oh no. Why did I say that? I thought that right away, but it was too late. I still can't forget the expression on my mother's face as she smiled gently at me and began to silently clear her own dishes away. The next day, I gathered my courage and said this.
Masaru-kun, tonight we're having sea bream on rice. I'm not sure if it'll turn out well, but...
Keiko-san,
What is it?
I'm really sorry for saying those things yesterday.
Oh, it's fine. It's the truth.
There have been so many things happening to me that I lost my bearings.
Yes, I understand.
I was actually really happy. Maybe that's why I ended up acting like that. I'm really sorry.
I see. Thank you for telling me.
So, will you be my mother? Is that a no?
No, of course not. I'm so happy.
And when my father heard about the commotion,
Masaru, I'm sorry for causing you so much trouble. You've given me another push.
huh? Does that mean
I proposed to Keiko-san. Now Keiko-san is your mother.
I see? Congratulations, Dad!
Yeah, thanks. We're going to get married tomorrow, so please take care of things for us.
You're in a hurry again.
Better do it quickly, they say.
My father looked really happy. I loved my father, who worked hard every day and took good care of me and my mother. But then, when I was in my second year of high school, my father collapsed at work.
Masaru,
What happened to him?
he had a stroke. By the time he was brought in, it was...
No. Dad, there were so many things I hadn't told you. Why?
Masaru.
Don't leave me and Mom behind! I was too devastated to understand what was going on, but at my mother's urging, I sent a postcard to my birth mother and sister to inform them of my father's funeral. However, they did not show up at the funeral. We decided to discuss my father's inheritance on the day after the funeral. My uncle said it's better to do it sooner rather than later. Just as we were about to start the discussion after clearing up, the doorbell rang.
Long time no see!
Could it be you, sis?
Can't you tell just by looking?
My sister had become a flashy woman, and for a moment I really didn't recognize her.
I came to claim the inheritance from Dad.
What? You didn't even show up at the funeral. What were you thinking?
What's with that attitude when I've come all this way? I'm her daughter. Of course I have the rights.
I don't have anything to give you. Get lost.
What? Are you trying to take away your sister's rights? I'm telling you, I'm not giving up my inheritance.
After saying that, she went into the room, participated in the discussion about the inheritance, said some selfish things, and then immediately tried to leave. You should visit the grave at least once in a while.
What? Why? I don't want to because it'll get my nails dirty.
You.
If I'm going to get my inheritance, you're no longer needed. Don't ever contact me again. I don't even consider you family.
The fist I clenched trembled in anger.
Are you okay, Masaru?
Yeah, no problem.
I'm glad. It's just the two of us now.
I guess so.
Masaru, so about what happens next?
I'm quitting high school and moving out of this house.
What?
Now that Dad is gone, you don't have to be so polite to me anymore. I don't want you to worry about me. I want you to live freely as a single woman.
I see. I understand. Then, will you grant my wish for Mom's happiness?
A wish?
Yes, I only have one wish. That you will always be my child.
Mom.
Mom's happiness is that you grow up healthy. You don't have to quit high school. I want you to go to university too. I want to be your parent until the end.
Mom, you care about me that much? I almost pushed my mother away again. Okay, I understand. I'm sorry for saying I was leaving.
Yes, Let's do our best.
Later, thanks to my mother's help, I was able to go to university. Through a club, I met a girl named Akari, and we eventually started going out. Akari was a cheerful and strong-willed woman, and in some ways, she was like my mother. Perhaps that's what attracted me to her. It was the winter of my 3rd year when I was well into my happy university life. I was hit by another event that sent me to rock bottom. My mother had cancer.
Why does God take away all the people I love from me?
Even if I scream it in my heart, no one will help me. She had surgery straight away, but the cancer had already spread throughout her body. I wanted my mother, who was getting thinner and thinner, to get better, so I decided to introduce her to Akari.
Oh, who's the young lady over there?
Nice to meet you. My name is Akari Yokosawa, and I am dating Masaru Masaru-san.
My girlfriend.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
It was the first time I'd seen my mother smile in a while.
Masaru is a good guy, isn't he?
Hey!
Yes, he really is.
I heard he had a girlfriend, so I was looking forward to meeting her.
I've heard that you're a wonderful mother, so I'm glad to have met you too.
So, are you two getting married?
What? We haven't talked about that, but... well, eventually.
I see. I would have loved to see your wedding. If I could, I would have loved to see your children too.
What are you talking about? You can.
I was told today that I only have a year to live.
What? You can't know that yet.
The doctor said it, so I have to be prepared.
I don't believe it.
Hey, let's get married.
What?
I'll ask the hospital if we can have the wedding here.
Hey,
I'm just going to ask.
I haven't even proposed yet.
She's an interesting girl.
Just like you, right, Mom?
Really?
Yeah. After that, we officially asked the hospital for permission and decided to have a simple wedding ceremony in the hospital garden. Of course, my mother also signed as a guarantor. However, after we registered our marriage, my mother's condition worsened. After witnessing our marriage, it was as if she fulfilled her role and departed for heaven.
It's so like your mother to pass away at a time like this, when the cherry blossoms are so beautiful.
Seriously.
Are you okay, Masaru?
I don't think so.
I'll be by your side.
Yeah. For now, lend me your shoulder.
Yes.
After that, I took a job at my father's company after passing the recruitment test. My marriage to Akari was also really happy. And although we couldn't have the children we wanted, I was spending fulfilling days both in my personal and professional life. Then one day, while I was working at my desk, the phone rang from the reception desk. The caller was a woman who wouldn't say her name and kept insisting to put me on. When I answered it,
Hey, what are you thinking not coming to Mom's funeral?
"What? My mother died 5 years ago and the funeral's already taken place.
What?
Who are you anyway?"
What are you talking about? It's your older sister.
I finally understand. I let out a deep sigh. So what can I do for you?
I can't believe you didn't even show up at your relative's funeral. Are you even human?
I told you, my mother passed away 5 years.
I don't care about your new mother. I'm talking about your real mother. The only mother you have who's related to you by blood.
Oh, I see. She passed away, huh?
What, you've forgotten she's dead?
I didn't know she passed away until now. Did you tell me?
No.
I swallowed my words, saying, of course I wouldn't know. I see. So, why did you get in touch? It was you who told me not to contact you again, wasn't it? Don't you remember?
How dare you say that to me after I told you the news of your only birth mother's passing?
I'm sorry, but I'm at work now, so I'm gonna have to hang up. Oh, I'm giving up my inheritance, so I'll have my lawyer take care of the paperwork.
Oh, wait.
As I declared, I had the procedures for renouncing my inheritance rights carried out through my lawyer. A week later, I got a call on my phone from my sister. I had given her my number so that she wouldn't cause trouble at work. And the content was...
Masaru, help me. It seems like Mom was heavily supporting this guy and now she has a huge debt. When I inherited her assets, the debt came along with it.
This is what it means to be speechless.
What should I do? I only have a part-time job, and I've already spent my dad's inheritance, so I don't have any savings.
Why don't you just get a proper job?
What? How? I hate working.
Well, must be tough. But please, hang in there. And please don't contact me again.
Hey, we're siblings, right? We're supposed to help each other, right?
Aren't you the one who said you didn't even consider me family? Well, that's what it is. After saying this, I hung up and immediately set my phone to reject incoming calls. Later, a relative of my biological mother came to the office to apologize for my sister's rudeness. But I only told them to make sure that she never has anything to do with me again and sent them away. And then, today is the anniversary of my mother's passing.
But the cherry blossoms here are always so beautiful.
My dad also likes the cherry blossoms here. Here, Dad, some sake. I brought some, so let's have a drink.
Here's some of our favorite cherry blossom rice cakes, Mother-in-law.
I'm busy every day. I think I'll be promoted to a section chief with my next transfer order.
Really? You never told me that before.
I thought I should tell my parents first. Sorry I didn't tell you.
So, we're even then.
What?
Ta-da! I also have something to report to you, Mother-in-law.
What? You're scaring me.
I'm pregnant.
What?
I was really worried at times when I couldn't get pregnant, but then it happened just when I decided not to have any treatment.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, it looks like a baby is finally coming to us.
Yes! Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Same as you. I thought I'd report to your parents first. You're going to have to work even harder than before.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Congratulations, Akari!
Yeah!
I looked up at the sky where the petals were falling and told my parents this. Mom and Dad, I'm really happy right now. I felt as if they were smiling down on me from heaven. My name is Shintaro Miki. The person next to me is my best friend, Daisuke Yamaoka from the University Judo Club. Today I came to the Kurashige Diner after my university friends told me about a place that serves delicious food in huge portions.
What's the matter, guys? Are you giving up?
This is a lot.
It's certainly a quantity you don't see around here. Of course! That mega-sized extra-large rice bowl.
Daisuke, it's a final sprint!
Yeah! So far, no customer's ever finished it. Huh? What? You gotta be kidding! Are you guys a vacuum cleaner that doesn't lose suction?
Whew, what a meal.
I've never been so full. Seriously? There's people who can eat that up? Yeah! That's amazing! You guys were amazing eaters!
Thanks!
I can't believe you finished it, let alone the big guy.
Despite appearances, my stomach is huge.
It was delicious! Pork cutlet was juicy and absolutely delicious. Thanks! Here's your prize meal ticket.
Yes!
Come again!
Yes! Thank you for the meal!
Yes! Thank you for the meal!
We liked the diner so much that we went there every day after that.
Here you go, 4 extra-large fried chicken bowls.
Thank you! Let's get started then. Itadakimasu!
It's delicious!
It's the best!
I know, but even though it's this delicious, there aren't many customers today.
Yeah, well, with the way it looks in the interior, takes a bit of courage to go in.
You're right. It's in a pretty bad state.
The owner, Kurashige-san, says that he's slowly paying off the debt left by his late father, and he's not been able to save up enough money for renovations.
I've been advertising online, but I haven't been able to get up many followers.
Why don't you get your shop featured in sites like Popo Pepper for now?
I thought about it, but things like that can be quite expensive. Running a shop is difficult. So, I'd be happy if you guys continue to come here. Of course!
It's delicious and cheap, so I'll keep coming even if you don't tell me to.
You guys feel the same, right? Yeah, we'll be back! Thanks, I'll be waiting.
We kept our word. We took our university friends to the diner every day. Kurashige Diner was easily on the wallet and delicious. Kurashige-san was a nice man, and he would sometimes give us free salads and desserts, so our relationship was good. However, since then, the number of customers has not increased at all. As usual, there were no customers other than us today.
Yeah, it's a real shame, because the food is delicious.
With business that slow, it might go out of business someday.
But all we could do was eat.
That's right! How about something like this?
Huh?
The next day, we visited the diner and made the following proposal to Kurashige-san. We're thinking of starting a channel based around Daisuke's eating feats. So, as a first step, we'd like to film here. Is that okay?
The mega-sized extra-large rice bowl here has more food than any other diner. And it looks so impressive that I think it'll attract a lot of attention. I see. Daisuke eats very deliciously, so it might be good publicity. All right then, I'll leave it to you.
Thank you! And a short video of Daisuke finishing off a mega-sized rice bowl was released. And luckily, it was played over and over again, and the number of views exceeded expectations. Wow! We already got 300,000 views! Daisuke, you could seriously become a YouTuber! Maybe they'll call you on TV for your big appetite.
No way, that's impossible. Still, I can't believe so many people are watching it.
Maybe this will have some advertising effect. Thanks to the URL of the diner being added to the video, the number of followers of the diner's account increased rapidly. The next week we went, the diner was packed with customers.
I'll have the mega-sized fried chicken bowl.
I'll have the small portion of the Oyakudan bowl, please.
Okay!
When word of mouth spread mainly among university sports club members, Kurashige-san's diner became so popular that there were sometimes lines outside depending on the time of day.
Thanks to you, our sales have increased fivefold compared to last month. Thank you so much. No problem. For me, the most important thing is that the diner continues to do well.
Kurashige-san, I'll be counting on you to keep serving up those delicious huge portions.
Yeah, leave it to me.
We continue to go to the diner and fill up on delicious food. One day...
Oh, Daisuke. Oh, Nezu-san, it's been a while. Miki, this is Nezu-san, I was telling you about.
Oh, hello! This seemingly dull-looking old man is Koichiro Nezu. Apparently, he and Daisuke once caught an employee who ran away with the restaurant's money.
Did you come here to eat too, Nezu-san? Yes, I saw Daisuke's post on his social media. It looked delicious. Oh, I dropped by on my way home from work.
This place is the real deal!
We could vouch for the taste.
Oh, that's right. I heard you work at Wide Rental, Nezu-san.
Yes, that's right.
Well then, Kurashige-san, why don't you borrow that thing you were talking about from Nezu-san?
What? Oh!
I remembered Kurashige-san saying that he wanted some advertising materials that he could display outside, such as signs and banners.
If that's the case, we have a lot of things. We're also running a campaign for new customers. Oh, so many kinds. And I ask you to tell me more after the store closes? Of course.
Kurashige-san started running digital signage from Wide Rental to display his daily specials. Combined with the positive reviews on social media, this digital signage has been a great success, and the Mega Rice Bowl and daily specials were selling well. Wow, it's packed again today!
Oh, Miki and everyone! Sorry, can you wait a little?
Yeah! The diner's been doing very well recently, and Kurashige-san has hired a part-time worker as things have finally become busy.
My name is Noriko Kurashige.
Noriko's my niece. Isn't she cute?
Hey, Uncle! Everyone, my uncle is in your debt.
Huh? You're lucky you don't look like your uncle, Noriko.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
But that's as far as the good news went. When I visited the following week, both Kirishige-san and Noriko-san were serving customers with gloomy expressions on their faces. What's wrong? You both seem down.
Well, actually, we've had a bit of a troublesome customer.
Upon asking, it seems that a man called Sanomiya has been coming to the diner for the past few days. Apparently, this guy is an alumnus of Noriko-san's university, and he apparently started hitting on her when he met her at a drinking party for their club. He's been persistently following her around ever since, even after she turned him down.
That guy Sanomiya keeps staring at Noriko and talking on and on for no reason. He just sits there in the diner.
That's pretty annoying.
I've said no many times, but Sanomiya-san keeps asking for my contact details. It's really scary.
He's not even worth being mentioned in the same breath as a man.
Daisuke, give him a beating if you see him.
No, it's fine. We talked about it earlier, and we've decided that Noriko will take a break from work starting tomorrow.
Really?
Yes, I think Sanomiya-san won't come anymore if I'm not here.
But guys like that are persistent, you know.
If anything happens, please call me. His diner is right next to the university.
Me too. It's close to the dorm, so I'll rush over.
Thanks to both of you.
After that, Daisuke and I were worried that Sanomiya would show up again and wouldn't be able to get a seat. So we made it a rule to visit the diner whenever we had the time. That day, we were at the diner for dinner. Oh, Nesu-san.
Hello. Oh, Miki and Daisuke. I've become completely addicted to the Oyakudan here. Chef, I'll have one Oyakudan, regular size, please. Okay.
At that moment, good evening! Kurashige-san's expression darkened instantly when he saw the person who just walked in. I see. So this is the infamous Sanomiya. And, whoa, what are these guys? A gang of delinquents started to come in from behind Sanomiya. So, where's Noriko? Is she taking a break? Hey, are you listening? Where's Noriko?
Noriko quit her part-time job.
What? She quit? Why?
Who knows? So, what are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna sit down or leave?
You know, I really like Noriko. I mean, I didn't care about the food. I just came to this diner because she was here.
I see. Why don't you leave now?
I came with my best car today with the intention of asking her out on a date, you know? And I was gonna introduce her to my friends. Damn it! Why'd you have to do this to me? You're ruining my mood!
Sanomiya-san, should I take care of this old man? What?
Whoa! Don't get so rough all of a sudden. Let's be gentlemen about this. Hey, old man. Can you give me Noriko's contact details?
There's no way I could do that.
I'll let you off the hook if you tell me.
What are you talking about, let me off? You're banned! Don't ever come here again! What? Banned? Hey, old man, what do you say to Sanomiya-san? No matter what you say.
Hey, old man. The Yakuza behind us.
Yakuza? Sanomiya-san's right. It's too late to regret it later, old man. If Sanomiya-san gives the word, the Yakuza will gather right away.
That's right. Hey, we won't do anything bad. But give me Noriko's contact details. I just want to tell her how I feel.
No matter what you threaten me with, I will never give you Noriko's contact details. Don't ever bother that girl again. And don't ever come to this diner again. Leave!
I see. If that's what you want. The men behind him are edging closer to Kurashige-san. Daisuke!
Yeah.
Just as we stood up to help Kurashige-san,
Oh, the Yakuza, huh? If that's the case, you should have told me sooner.
Nezu-san, your eyes aren't smiling at all.
Nezu-san, that's dangerous! Don't worry, I won't be beaten by a half-baked guy like this. What the hell? Alright. Is it true that you have connections with the Yakuza?
What's with you?
Sanamiya-san is friends with the eldest son of the head of the Manwa group. That's right, old man. If you don't want to get hurt, stay out of it. You mean the eldest son, Kazuyoshi?
What?
You're friends with that boy. But boy? I can't imagine a kid like Kazuyoshi would be friends with someone as ignorant as you.
What is this guy?
Wait, isn't this a bit? Never mind. Do you guys know about the law for punishing acts of violence? What? It means that if you threaten someone using the name of a Yakuza, you won't get away with it for free. Kurashige-san, please contact the police. Oh, yes!
The police? Don't be ridiculous!
You! Stop killing! Whoa! Hey! If you're gonna lay a hand on Kurashige-san, I'll be your opponent. Hey! Are you okay?
What the hell is this guy?
I'm not just a big eater. I'm also a judo wrestler.
Oh, that's right. You asshole! Stop getting cocky!
Ah! It's you who should be careful not to get carried away.
Oh, Nezu-san, you're on!
Despite appearances, I've been going to the dojo since I was a child too. Well done!
His cronies tried to run away, so Daisuke and I stood in their way. While we were doing this, the police arrived.
Now give up!
Damn it!
What the hell is wrong with you? I'm just a big eater passing by. And a fan of this diner!
Didn't you say I'm not just a big eater? Well, whatever. Don't ever make a racket in our spot again.
Damn it! You're gonna pay! Oh, and by the way, you shouldn't lie about being a Yakuza again.
What?
The real Yakuza, Manwan Yozo, the head of the Manwa gang, is a more terrifying person than you might think. How do you know the boss's name? The boss and I are childhood friends. We're still close. You know what will happen if you don't take my advice?
What? See you later! We told the police what happened and gave them the audio we had secretly recorded since Sanamiya arrived. And then we saw them off as they were taken away. After that, Sanamiya never came again, and the shop returned to peace and quiet.
Thank you all so much.
Thanks to you all. Sanamiya-san stopped bothering me, so I'm really grateful.
It's only natural to help a woman in trouble.
But seriously, those guys really stopped coming around. I was actually worried that they would hold a grudge.
Well, maybe they learned the consequences of what happens when you use the Yakuza's name.
What I learned this time is that people are not always what they seem to be. Of all of them, Nezu-san seems like a person with a truly unfathomable personality. I'm sure of one thing, you definitely don't want to make him your enemy. After that, as the number of customers increased and sales stabilized, Kurashige-san happily reported that he had been able to pay back all of his debt, and it even saved him enough money for renovations.
It's thanks for everyone. Thank you so much.
No. I'll be counting on you for more of your delicious, huge portions.
Yeah, leave it to me.
We're regulars at Kurashige Diner, and we plan to keep coming back.
My name is Satoru Akiyama. I'm a programmer. I went to junior high school and high school under the guidance of my father, who was also a programmer, and went on to college in the game production department of an engineering university. I won several prizes in programming contests along the way. During my college years, I participated in an internship program and was approached by an employee who hired me. I had developed game apps in high school and was assigned to the game development department, which was my first choice. Akiyama, did you finish what I asked you last time? It's already done. It's on your desk, senpai. Oh, you're right. If you've finished it, you'd better tell me verbally. Wouldn't it be better if I just put it on your desk? I'm sorry. You. I was confident in my skills, but I guess it showed in my attitude. I think I often irritated my colleagues and seniors. I honestly felt good about myself. I can't believe how lucky I am to get paid to do what I love.
Akiyama, you should speak more proper honorifics.
Ah, sorry.
This is not some student's convenience store job.
A short time after I joined the company, I was noticed by a strict supervisor. She's Chief Miyamoto. She's an ace in the company, managing the smartphone game division at a young age. She was also the one who scouted me during my internship. But she took away most of my programming duties and started nagging me about the manners of a working member of society.
You should have used proper language. That's unacceptable for a member of society. Be at the office 10 minutes early. Don't keep your boss waiting. You can't even tie a tie properly.
Starting with personal grooming, language, reporting, writing sales emails, answering the phone, and cleaning the office. Everything she teaches me has nothing to do with programming. I wonder how long she's gonna make me do this. Although I have been comforted by other employees at company drinking parties, but...
Akiyama, looks like you're having a hard time. It must be hard to deal with a woman's hysteria every day.
No matter how beautiful she is, she uses you too much. Akiyama was unlucky. Well, my sympathies. Yeah, thanks. I'm sure they're thinking, suck on that. To be honest, I don't have a lot of coworkers I get along with. I had a friend from college to listen to me when I complained. One day, after a year or so of this, Manager, we have a problem. The data of the big deal in question has been leaked on social networking sites. It's already spreading and is causing a firestorm.
What?
Confidential information on a game under development in our department has been leaked on social media. The design of a new character in development for a major game company leaked onto the internet and caused a firestorm on social media. After investigation, it was found that my company tablet was the source of the leak.
Akiyama, we have confirmed that the image was leaked from your tablet. The leaked social media account was also opened with your company address. Explain what's going on.
There must be some mistake. I've been on the road a lot lately, so I haven't touched my tablet, and I don't recognize any of the social media accounts. That's a bitter excuse.
Maybe he's just angry because he's being used every day. What a jerk.
No one believes me. The chief was the only one who talked to me.
Akiyama, be honest. Did you do it?
No.
Okay.
The chief nodded and left when the manager called her in. This was the last time I spoke to the chief in the office.
Akiyama, you've caused this much trouble. You have no choice but to take responsibility.
I understand. I didn't do it, though. Soon, I was laid off and thus ended my short life as an office worker. I don't care anymore. 1 month after I was fired, I was living a lethargic life, holed up in my room in my apartment. Then one day...
Excuse me for barging in on you like this.
Chief!
Do you have a minute?
I had all the time in the world, so I decided to talk at a nearby cafe. Then the chief started talking about the incident. Immediately after the image leak incident, the chief went directly to the manager and asked him to present the evidence for his decision that I was the culprit.
The manager made 3 points as a basis for his decision. The fact that the tablet that was the source of the leak was lent to Akiyama-kun. The fact that there was image data left on Akiyama's tablet that could be used as evidence, and that the social media account used was registered to your company address.
I see, but I don't recall any of this. I wasn't even authorized to see those images in the first place.
I know. I brought it up to my superiors too. It is impossible for a new employee who is not involved in this case at all to handle data that they're not authorized to view. It is also unnatural that the image was left on the tablet and leaked from a social networking account set up with a personal address.
Miyamoto, I understand your concerns, but give up. You were the one in charge of Akiyama's training. His negligence is synonymous with your negligence as the person in charge. You will be punished at a later date. Wait until then. The chief also went directly to the president, but her words did not reach him, who believed the manager's story completely. In the end, the matter was settled in a short period of time thanks to the prompt public announcement and apology by the official account. However, the trust of the contractor has been ruined and future contracts have been canceled.
I quit because I couldn't keep up with that company any longer.
What? You quit? Why would someone like Chief do that for me?
I made my own decision. Don't worry about it. Besides, that company had always had a male-dominant and senior-based mentality. And even after I was selected as a section chief, they still harassed me.
The chief, who had doubts about a system in which women and talented newcomers were crushed, began daring to train them harshly so that they wouldn't get crushed. I see. But why do you trust me so much?
Because you said you didn't do it.
Chief, I almost cried because of her unexpected words of trust.
Akiyama, your programming skills are solid, and you still have a lot of room to grow. Your terrible working skills have improved a lot over the past year, and you're sincere in your work.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know you were such a nice person, Chief.
Anyways, I'd like to ask you for a favor. I want you to follow me.
Chief started a game production company. To be honest, I used to resent her, but not anymore. If you're okay with me, I'd be happy to.
Thanks. And I have another favor to ask. Can I go back to your room once?
Huh? I don't mind. It's a mess, but please come in. The chief takes a quick look around my desk and my computer environment.
Okay, let's get started. I'm sleeping here from today.
Wait, why?
Because I've come all the way to your house. We can get to work, right?
I'd be in trouble if a woman stays the night. Chief, you're too impatient.
What? You can call me by my name since I'm not your chief anymore.
Okay, but please go home today.
You're blushing.
This is how our company started. I talked to my father, who is self-employed, and we were able to rent one of the workrooms as an office. Miyamoto-san used his network of contacts to get jobs. I also engaged information with fellow programmers and started taking on small projects. Thanks to Miyamoto-san's training at the previous company, sales activities were not difficult at all. You're doing great. You want to take a job from my client? Thanks. Through my father's introduction, I started to get some work working on apps and such. Eventually, our income stabilized and our company gradually gained a reputation for solid work. And then 3 years went by since the company was founded. Our company was at a gaming event today. That's a big crowd.
Most of these people are in the gaming business. Come on, we'll have a look around a little bit, and then we'll get ready.
And then... Wow, I can't believe you guys are here too! What a surprise! This guy... It's that manager who approached me. A lot happened after you guys quit, you know. The manager started blabbing on and on about something I didn't even ask him about. Actually, it turns out that it was your colleague who leaked the images back then. Of course, I fired them right away.
This guy, what's he telling us now?
I tried to get in touch with you guys right away, but the phone was disconnected and the address seemed to have changed. I gave up. I'm sorry to hear that. 3 years have passed since then, but the fact that the two of you are still together now suggests that Miyamoto was still interested in Akiyama. Did you two get married?
No, he's very capable, so it's true that I approached him first.
Oh, that's hot!
Sexual harassment? Oh, this is the kind of person he was.
What have you been doing for the past 3 years, Akiyama? Are you still doing menial tasks at your new job? I'm glad to see that you're still as obnoxious as ever. Huh? What the hell? Just when I was getting fed up with the manager who kept talking, a coworker ran up to us. Miyamoto-san, it's almost our turn. The facilitator wants you to come backstage.
But, okay, thanks.
Well, if you'll excuse us, we're busy. Hey, wait! Shortly thereafter, the game makers were introduced on stage and took the stage. Eventually, it was our turn.
Now, I would like to introduce a game applicant that we have developed.
Of course, it was Miyamoto-san who took the stage. With her usual eloquence, she began to introduce our game, but... What? The one who raised a strange voice and looked at me was the manager.
Well, it's no wonder he's surprised.
We presented a game app for smartphones. It's a training and strategy simulation game in which the main character, a new working adult, struggles for promotion while confronting co-workers and superiors who try to bring him down. The game incorporates the real-life experiences of the creators as well as stories from the general public. In fact, it's an old work released almost 2 years ago, but many players have become addicted to its realistic story progression and exciting development. The service has continued with the support of a strong fan base. Recently, the game was picked up by a famous video game player, which rekindled its popularity and led to the game being invited to events like this. And then... the demo movie features the manager who tries to frame the protagonist for leaking information and kick him out of the company. Black-rimmed glasses, pink tie, protruding belly, I think he's quite a comical character. The audience goes wild, and amidst all the cheers, Miyamoto-san walks off stage. Hey, what the hell was that all about? Is something wrong? What's the matter with you using people as models for your characters? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm the villainous manager, aren't I? I'm suing you for libel. Ah, now that you mention it, I see your resemblance. I hadn't noticed that at all. But there are plenty of people who look like this.
Aren't you being too self-conscious?
But maybe they look a little bit alike?
Everything except for the hair.
Damn it, you're going to pay for this! Perhaps noticing that the eyes of those around him had begun to gather, the manager hurriedly left the venue.
Who's the one that's gonna pay?
Later that day, an image comparing the real manager and the game version of the manager was posted on social media, probably edited images taken by visitors that day. I was at the venue. It sure looked exactly like him. I'm sure the pink tie was him too. Maybe the old man was the model for the manager. No way, it must have been a cosplay. Game fans were very excited on social media. Afterwards, we received an angry phone call from the manager saying we had violated his right of publicity.
I have recorded and am storing all the contents of the conversation regarding your many morally harassing remarks at the company and Akiyama's false accusations. If you persist too much, we will have our own ways.
After Miyamoto-san said this, he never called again. Later, a colleague at my former company told me the manager, who could no longer stand the idea of being a laughingstock on social media, stopped appearing on the public stage altogether. That's not me! It's not me! Every time he goes out, he's frightened that he'll be photographed again and uploaded on social media. And the story didn't end there. Apparently, the manager blew himself up at work. During break, the manager came to the place where the employees were talking about the social media article. That was not me. The story of that game is also a complete lie. He was so desperate to deny it that the story spread throughout the company and upper management became suspicious and investigated again. As a result, new facts against the manager began to emerge. The manager was not pleased with Miyamoto-san, who had been promoted to section chief at a young age and had been plotting to have her removed from her post. And he thought that if I, under Miyamoto-san's guidance, caused a scandal, he would be able to bring her down. So he found an employee who didn't think well of me and decided to take advantage of them. You're Akiyama's colleague, aren't you? He must be giving you a hard time. No, not really. You don't have to hide it. I know exactly how you feel. The manager led him on with words. When he was completely open to the idea, he made his move. He took the data under his own authority and forwarded it to my colleague. The colleague secretly obtained my company tablet and used the image and password he received from the manager to cause this scandal. Shortly after Miyamoto-san and I left the company, the manager had the colleague quit and let his relative's company take him in so that the main culprit would not be revealed. What a roundabout way. Well, it doesn't matter now. Before we knew it, our company had grown to 20 employees. We've outgrown our space, so we decided to rent a house in the countryside to use as an office.
I'll live here on the second floor. I'll be able to work more efficiently that way.
Miyamoto-san declares she's moving her base of operations to the second floor of the office. Miyamoto-san, you said you were going to live here alone, but I'm against it.
What? You think I'm unreliable because I'm a woman?
No.
Then what?
I want the people I love to live in a safe place.
What?
There's not a soul around here at night.
I'm still moving into the office for work, but I'll make sure security measures are in place. Rest assured. And, I have my hands full with work right now. I don't intend to think about dating or marriage. I'm sorry.
Please don't worry. I'll do my best to make you need me as a man, Miyamoto-san.
I see. I'll be waiting.
Yes.
What? She'll wait for me?
After that, I went on working harder than ever. Somehow my colleagues immediately noticed the change in the atmosphere between Miyamoto-san and I. Go for it, man! Make a move! You guys!
Hey, get to work.
Yes! Anyway, when I got fired from my old job, I didn't know what was gonna happen. But right now, I'm just happy, to say the least.
Yoshiki-senpai, will you go out with me?
My name is Omota Yoshiki. I've just been confessed to by my junior, Kamuta-san. I'm sorry, Kamuta-san. I have someone I like. I'm happy about it, but...
Oh, I understand. I'm sorry.
No, it's me who should be saying that.
Excuse me?
Despite appearances, I used to be a delinquent, and my mother, who raised me on her own, had a hard time with me. I wanted to focus on my work until I could make my mother proud of me as a grown-up. I know it was hard on her, but there's nothing I could do about it. When I returned to the office after the break, there was a commotion going on.
Hayashi, would you be able to help out at the manhwa branch tomorrow?
I'm sorry, but I really need to deal with a complaint first thing tomorrow morning.
I see. I understand.
What's wrong, Kamizono-senpai?
Oh, Yoshiki. Apparently 2 staff members of the manhwa branch got the flu. They're short on staff tomorrow.
Should I go then? I'm not that busy right now.
Oh, could you please?
As I thought, you're really fast at work. I'm only a high school graduate, so I don't have the same academic background as you guys. My motto since joining the company has been to contribute with speed and footwork. As expected.
Okay, Yoshiki, you're on. You can go straight home when you're done.
Yes! I'm in charge of purchasing at the head office, but we also have a physical store as well as an online shop. When the store was short on staff, I sometimes helped out like this. I had no education beyond high school, so I tried to gain experience in the field and be useful to others. Then one day, an incident occurs. I'm sorry! It's my fault for making a mistake. My junior colleague Hayashi made a mistake in the order, and instead of 200 scars we were expecting, we ended up with 2,000!
That's a huge amount.
What should we do?
These scars are scheduled to go on sale for Mother's Day, but it would be impossible to sell this amount in a month or so.
Hey, everyone! Stop looking like you're out awake. Let's think about how to sell it.
It was Chinatsu Okawa-san who called out to us, who were standing there looking pale in front of the pile of cardboard boxes. She is a senior whom I respect, and the woman I have a secret crush on.
First, let's sell as much as we can before Mother's Day.
How about selling them at a discount close to the cost price in the store for now?
Right. Rather than making a profit, let's aim to not leave any stock.
But even if we discounted the price, it's impossible to sell all of this.
Why not try selling them online? For example, you could bundle them with existing popular products.
That's a good idea. Let's sell them as a set with popular accessories to give the customer a sense of value for money.
Since you can send accessories and scars by mail, why not make it free shipping to boost sales even more?
Yes, let's adopt that idea. Then, could you ask the mail order department to create a special page?
Sure thing!
Everyone, I'm really sorry. Because of me. Now is not the time to be regretting things. Let's come up with more ideas and sell them. Yes. I'll ask the design department to design some store displays.
I'm counting on you.
Our plan worked, and the scarves sold even better than we expected. By the time Mother's Day was over, our stock had halved. However, we still had 1,000 left. We decided to hold a meeting and work out what to do with the remaining stock.
Alright, what to do?
What about saving it until next year's Mother's Day?
It's a color of the year, so I'd rather avoid that. And it's expensive to store.
Right.
How about selling this as furoshiki, wrapping cloth, instead of a scarf?
Furoshiki.
My mother often uses furoshiki, and this one is similar in size. There aren't many furoshiki with this design, so I think young people would be interested in using it.
Oh, I know how to use a furoshiki.
Really? That's surprising.
Could you demonstrate?
Yes, my grandmother taught me. Like this.
Ah, this is so stylish.
I agree. It's cute and easier than I thought.
How about a service where we wrap existing products in these scarves?
So, you're thinking of getting people to buy scarves as wrapping materials? It's quite the high-end strategy.
That sounds interesting.
You usually throw away wrapping paper and ribbons, but you can reuse a scarf so it's eco-friendly.
It's the trendy SD something.
SDGs.
Okay, So will everyone start working on the current plan?
Yes! Despite thinking the idea itself was good, sales were not.
Well, even if it's a good idea, it's no good if no one knows about it.
Publicity. That's it! So I approached my ex-delinquent friend Nanami, who is now active as an influencer. She's always been good at social media and has tens of thousands of followers. If she shows interest, I should be able to sell about 1,000 copies. My prediction came true, and the scarves sold like hotcakes, especially to her followers. Thanks, Nanami!
You're welcome. I was taken care of by Yoshiki when I was young, so it's nice to be able to return the favor.
And so the 2,000 scarves in stock were sold out in no time at all.
Good work! Cheers!
Cheers!
I was worried for a while, but I'm glad it sold out safely.
I'm really sorry for what happened.
That's enough, Ayashi. As a result, the number of visitors to the online shopping site increased too.
Thanks to the influencers who promoted it.
Other scarves also got a lot of attention and sales increased.
That's right. And more than anything, it was a good experience for our department, don't you think? It all worked out in the end, so don't look so glum.
Yes! Thank you! Later, I received a message from Nanami saying that another former delinquent friend of hers, Sota-senpai, wanted to meet with me. Sota-senpai took over his parents' towel manufacturing company, but due to the recession, sales have been pretty tough. I was wondering if you could handle our products. I see. Wow, these towels are so soft! Right? We're particular about the cotton we use, and we're confident in the quality of our products. Can you make this in a different size? We have a lot of female customers, so hand towels are our best-selling item. Yes, of course! The hand towel he made as a sample was so cute, and it's exactly what my customer base was looking for.
Wow, how cute!
That's great! I think our customers will be satisfied with this quality.
Go ahead and make a proposal and submit it to them.
Yes! I submitted it to the department manager without much expectation, and I was given permission to sell it for a limited time. The sales were good, there seemed to be a possibility of continuing to sell it. So I worked with my senior, Ayota-senpai, to consider designs and packaging. We also incorporated Nanami's ideas, and when we sold them as small gifts with hand towels, they became popular for their low price and good quality, and they sold quite well again. After that, a contract for continued work was decided. My boss recognized my achievements, and I was chosen as the MVP employee for the first half of the year.
Omota, you've been doing really good lately. Thanks to you, everyone's morale is going up.
I'm not even close to that.
That's not true. Be confident.
Really? Am I ready to be on my own?
Yes, I've long thought that you're our ace, Omota.
Yes! So this is the day. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to tell you when I became a competent person. I've always liked you, Chinatsu-senpai. Will you go out with me?
What? But I'm 4 years older than you, you know?
Age is nothing. I've been in love with you ever since I first saw you, senpai.
Thanks. Well then, it's a pleasure.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've been thinking how you're really reliable lately.
Yes!
Oh, that's great, Yoshiki.
What?
What? Everyone was watching?
Your voice echoed throughout the hallway.
Congratulations, Senpai.
Yeah. Thank you all. I will make Chinatsu-senpai happy.
What's that, a marriage report?
You're too quick, senpai.
You'd better take responsibility for this, Omota.
Please, call me Yoshiki.
Hey, don't get carried away.
Chinatsu is showing her feminine side.
Hey, Kamizuno.
Scary!
Kamizono-senpai and Hayashi sometimes teased us, but they continue to support our relationship.
Hey, you're going on a date with Senpai today, right? I'll take care of it, so get going.
Senpai, thank you. I can handle complaints on my own. Out of my way, senpai. I see. Well then, I'm leaving it to you. But Kamada-san,
If you break up with Chinatsu-senpai, I'll comfort you.
it was a little bit awkward when she said things like that. However, our relationship was going well, and a year and a half passed without any major arguments. We were at the stage where we were about to get married. While consulting with Kamizono-senpai, I steadily made preparations for the proposal. However, one day just before the proposal...
An email?
Yeah. While eating at a restaurant, I received an email from a company email address. It's from the president. What the... What is this? You are being dismissed for dereliction of duty, effective immediately. You've got to be kidding me.
What's wrong?
This.
What is this?
No matter how many times I checked the sender, it was definitely the president's email address. While I was turning completely pale, Chinatsu remained calm, and after quickly contacting someone else,
Try replying like this.
and showed me the smartphone screen. What? Is it okay to send a message like this?
It's fine. Reply quickly.
All right. You're fired! Is that what you want?
Yeah, let's go. If they say anything else, just reply in a casual way.
Okay. When I replied as Chinatsu had told me to, the other person immediately replied, "What's with that attitude? You're being rude to the president!" After that, I replied with a random response, just as Chinatsu had told me to. While I was doing this, we arrived at the company. We met up with a certain person and stormed into the office. And...
What are you doing at the president's desk?
What? Who are you? Wait, Hayashi? No! I just had some unfinished business. Unfinished business? That's the president's computer, isn't it?
Hayashi, what on earth were you doing?
So, Oh, yeah! The president asked me to!
What did I ask you to do?
What? No way! How? Hayashi seemed genuinely surprised by the person who appeared behind us. That's because it was President Shimada herself, whom Hayashi had tricked.
I called her. I was really surprised when I got the line from my sister.
What? Sister? That's right. Actually, Chinatsu is the president's younger sister, although they are quite a few years apart. I only found out this recently myself. When the dismissal email arrived, Chinatsu immediately checked with her older sister and found out that this wasn't an email sent by the president. It's strange to be fired by an email in the first place. What? Why did you hide the fact that you were sisters?
Everyone would be careful if they knew we were related, right? I didn't want that.
Hayashi, why did you do this? Hayashi just mumbles, it's nothing, and it's a misunderstanding, and doesn't try to explain why. But the president glared at him and
Enough of this.
yelled, to which he finally started to confess. It's all your fault, Yoshiki-senpai. What? You always act so arrogant! You're a vulgar ex-delinquent high school graduate, and you've taken everything from me! I'm aware of that. That's why I'm working that much harder.
That's right. You've seen how hard Yoshiki works up close, haven't you?
But I have a high level of education! It's just not possible for someone with less education than me to achieve results and then go out with Chinatsu-senpai! I have the right to harass you!
I'm disgusted. I don't understand any of your arguments, and what you did is a serious problem. I'll let you know what the punishment is later, so until then, stay in suspension.
Damn it! Why me? That's not a good look, Hayashi.
It's an order from the president. Get lost.
Fine, I'll go home! Who you think you are, damn it? After that, Hayashi was demoted and transferred to warehouse management in the mail order department. But in the end, he never went to work again after that day, and a few days later, he sent in his resignation and quit. It turned out that Hayashi had used his clever mind to make full use of a password analysis tool and steal the president's password to unlock it. What a waste of a clever mind.
I heard that Hayashi is holed up at home because he hasn't found a new job yet.
I see.
It's a shock that Hayashi was like that.
Jealousy can drive a person crazy. If you have time to be jealous, you should be working on yourself.
Kimizono-senpai, you say the right things.
Oh? Did you fall in love with me again?
I wasn't in love with you to begin with.
What's that supposed to mean?
Okay, enough small talk. Let's get started on the meeting.
Yes! Later on, Kamizono-senpai and Kumada-senda ended up getting together, much to our surprise. Hayashi, you idiot! All I could do now was hope that he would become a decent person and walk down the right path again. After that, I proposed to Chinatsu, and she happily accepted. When I told my mother, she cried with joy.
Your mother-in-law seems so happy.
Yeah, I hope I've been able to repay her a little.
Yeah, let's give back to our parents and make your mother-in-law happy.
Chinatsu, thank you!
Yes, let's build a happy family together.
I'll become a man who is not ashamed to be the husband of the future business owner Chinatsu. I was a man who had renewed his determination like that.